This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 8 a.m. And for today's video, I needed to answer some questions and go over a few things with the Greatest Roulette System times 2, where you play the columns and the 12s. I had a lot of questions, and I want to answer those and show you another session of that so that you guys feel more comfortable with it. And again, we're going to start with $10 on first 12, second 12, and then the second and third column. Okay, we won on both, so we're going to rebet. And for those of you seeing this for the first time, basically what we're doing is we're going up the same way that you go down in the progression, and we're starting with a triple and then a double. So it'll go from 10 to 30 to 60 to 120 to 240, and then up from there. But since you have 2/3 of the numbers on each side, you should win more than you lose, so it should work its way back down. So we're up $20 so far. Let's rebet. Seven red. Okay, we lost on the columns there, so we go to 30 each on the columns, and we won on the 12s. So the next thing I want to talk to about are some of your questions about why I leave the third 12 and the first column always open. And let's go ahead and spin, and then I'll talk about that. Okay, so let's see, 27. We won on the columns, so it's back to 10. And on the 12s, we lost, so we have to go back to 30 on those. Right now we're up $20. So the next question everyone had was why do you leave those open, the third 12 and the first column? And the reason I do that is so that I always remember what a loss is. When you have this many bets going, the most important thing to me is that you remember what the next bet is. And it's easy to do that if you always have the same bets down and you know which things are a loser and what things are a winner. So you can see right now we have 30 each on the 12s, 10 each on the columns. Okay, we lost on the 12s again, so those go to 60. And we won on the column, so it's at 10. Again, it goes 10, 30, 60. Okay, so that 60 on the 12s is going to go back to 30. Because again, it doesn't restart, it goes back down the same way that it comes up. And we lost on the columns there, so it's at 30. So now we have 30 on each. $10 black. Okay, so the 12s go back to 10 from 30, and then the column's lost, so it goes from 30 to 60. Okay, we have an 18 red, and that won on both. So the columns go from 60 back to 30. Okay, and the 12s go back to 10. We're up $50 right now. $17 black. Okay, we won on both again. So now they get back to 10 each again. And you can see we're up $90. So when it works its way back down, that's when you want to cash out. So, but we're back at 10 each now. Let's go ahead and spin. 30 red. So we lost on 12, so that goes to 30. And on columns, we won, so we're at 10. 21 red. So we won on both, so then now they're back at both at 10 again. And we're up $120. 10 black. Okay, we lost on columns, so it goes to 30. And then we stay at 10 on the 12s. Okay, so the columns go back to 10 because they won. And now we go to 30 on the 12s because we lost. We're up 120. Okay, 2 black. We won on both, so now they're all back to 10 again. So we're up $160 already. I think that gives you an idea of of how to play it if you weren't sure how. But also, I hope that was a good answer to your questions about not moving it around. Because, like I said, it's more important to me that I know where the bets are on both sides because there's a lot of bets going on. It's more important to me that I do that than move it around and add confusion to that. Now, I do think it's good to move it around if it's fairly simple, but when you have all these bets going on and they're working in different directions, I think it's important to know what a loser is and what a winner is each time. And also, the question about I don't know if I've answered this yet, but when people ask me, well, aren't you going to bust if you triple and then double? Well, of course, when you play roulette, you can always bust if you have really bad luck. But the reason this works really well is because since you have 2/3 of the numbers on each side, it should work its way back down because you should win more than you lose. Just because you have 2/3 of the numbers. So, sorry for the pop-up there. And that's going to end today's session, but please let me know if you guys have any other questions. We were actually up more than that, but on that last one, it looked like it went ahead and spun and I lost some. But we'll go ahead and see what the next bet would have been, though. We would have lost on 12s and lost on columns, so they would have gone, the next bet would have been 30 on all of them. $12 red. Okay, we won on both, so then you could end your session there up 180. And again, you always want to end the session when it works its way back down. I just went ahead and put the next bet down because it went ahead and spun there. But let me know if you have any more questions about this. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have a system that you're using that is working well, please let me know. I'd love to showcase it on the channel. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. That really helps me out. And everybody have a great day. This is the Roulette Master.